Well, good morning. I have a ratchet. He has come to say hi. He has mats in his fur that I really wish I had a brush for. And he's also begging for his food again. Blah. Greetings and good morning. I'm surprised that you're staying awake there, Tev. I thought for certain you would roll back to sleep. I even shut the light off for you. Ooh-wee. How goes life? Same, to be honest. I woke up a lot last night. Yeah, well, it was a hell of a night last night. Anyways. Looks like it's going to take more than 4 minutes for anybody to filter into the stream. Trickle into the stream? Filter isn't really the right word, is it? Or is my push notification a filter within itself? I feel like my push notification is a filter within itself. Hey, Sans of 5, how you doing there? I haven't listened to this music in a while. Let's go for this. Connect to the server. Oop, wrong one. There we go. Finally got off after working a week straight. Oh my word. Well, congrats to you for actually having a day off for a change. You know the rule, Ratchet. You walk away from the bowl, it gets capped. Okay, all these furnaces are done, so I'll go ahead and empty them. I finally got through all of the netherrack that Tev and I pulled up whenever we were working on the highway. So that's a nice thing. There's still a lot of digging left to do in the nether too. There's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna be, like, extremely close to not needing additional netherrack whenever I finally, finish with the highway. Tell me if the music is ever too loud, by the way. I know that there's a pretty major difference between what's audible to me and what's, like, way too much for you all. Limited number of chests left. Well, it's gonna be a limited number of smelt ops before I run out. Looking pretty good. Alright, I got my food, I got my supplies. Let's go back into the nether. And let's go back to working on the station. Hey, Mulder! I haven't seen you in a hot minute. How are you doing? Could have sworn that I had a crossbow. I gotta go back and grab a little bit more netherrack. I don't want to mine any up. I want to just, like, get to this. So. Doing great. Now I see you again. Aw, you're too kind. I hope your period of absence has been, like, pleasant. Doing the crafting and the mining? How are the smoldering working conditions? It would be way better if I had a bikini to wear in these hot temperatures. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in a suit. Okay, so... let's, down and grab that stuff. I found an older tutorial you made about a cleaning game. Gave me a nostalgic feeling. Oh yeah, Viscera cleanup detail. I forgot that. Like, that is one of the few guides that I make that I still get the occasional comment on, and someone's like, "Oh my god, they never explained any of this." Hello, Eli. I see you over there on YouTube. The unusual places that viewers will sometimes turn up. You have no power. Well, that's not fun. Ah, crap. Wait a minute. I think. Yeah, I need to be a touch higher. And here we see the intense focus of the streamer, silent and wordless, in his work as he focuses not on diving headfirst into the fucking lava. Yes. I mean, yes. Alright, it's feeling like I finished this part. I think if I gotta bring my screenshots back up to see what the hell I was supposed to be doing. Alright, I've done the hard part first because most of the rest of this isn't gonna be over this, you know, section of lava. Most of this is gonna be over a roughly much more safe space. Like, I'm gonna be doing this side next, and then the other two sides are completely safe. So... But Will, it's just a really nice and warm bath. Hop on in. God. Did you look into the soul frame? Oh, fuck me. No, I forgot about it. I've been so busy all weekend. I've had hardly any time to myself, in all honesty. I say I've been busy all weekend. Meanwhile, I, like, haven't at all. There was some sort of a statement there, and it just I hate it when this happens. Like, I'll have a statement. It's ready. It's prepared. I'm gonna say it out loud, and then the minute that I get to the point where I need to say it, nope, it just decides to flip, whoop, right out of my brain, right out of the old brain pan. What was that? You had a thought? You were just about to express... Well, you can't have it anymore. And that's what fate does to me. I remember thinking about it just before shutting down for the night. And... thinking, oh god, what was the name of that game? I think I left a tab open, and then I realized, oh no, you didn't leave a tab open. You didn't leave a tab open because you shut your computer down since then. Which is something that I'm a huge fan of. I like shutting my computer down. It extends the life of it. There we go. I can hear cat shenanigans, and I have no clue what type of shenanigans those cat shenanigans are. I just know that I hear them right now. And, man, we had to lock Harker up last night. It is a hell of a sight whenever, Tev just comes out of her office holding a cat like this by the scruff. And there's... you know. Harker knows how to be a very bad boy. Is it possible for me to do this without... Ah, okay. So it is possible for me to do something. Man, there really is something beautiful about the music that was composed by Jason Hayes for the World of Warcraft soundtrack. Okay, so I am a single stair short. Did I, like, drop one on the lower level? Doesn't look like it. Like, I don't know, me and how wonderful I am. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Extra happy. Think of something else to focus your mind on a second. It'll come back. Like, I don't know, me and how wonderful I... Okay. Hello, extra happy. How you doing? Are you single stair short, man? You gotta step it up. I swear. I swear, Mulder. Okay. This can come back into the overworld with me. I'm gonna grab one more stair. Stash that with the rest of my stuff. Yeah, my backup, my basic crossbow is not here. Where the hell is it? So I take it you and Tev are doing good. That's really nice to hear. Good. I hope you are well too. You know, as well as I can be, given the state of the world these days. So. Get one of these. I do have a stonecutter in here, don't I? Yeah, I do. Polished diorite steel. Oh, you know what makes a lot of sense right now? Options, resource packs, open, go up a level, screenshot folder. There we go. For once, I'm using the image viewer to not look at filth. Or to admire my own fantastic curvature. Because I have too many photos that are still not published. I have so many. I have enough outfits. I have outfits for days that I've yet to take photos of myself in. Is there a Lego themed texture pack? Yes. Yes. I can show this to you right now. This is only compatible with, I think, 120 or 119 or something. If I hit done here, you'll see what it is. This works a whole lot better with a bunch of extra mods. Because, especially a shader pack. You can, there's a mod pack specifically, well, not a mod pack. There's a resource pack to swap out the character model with a Lego model. There is and this is the basic one. This is the free one. You have to contribute to the person who built this to gain access to the whole thing. And the reason why you got to do... The person has terminal cancer, okay? So it's like, hey, contribute to me, etc. And you can gain access to the full resource pack. So this is the basic version that doesn't cover all of the blocks. And again, it only works for an earlier version of the game. So, you know. May I ask what the thing you are most worried about in the world right now, and what is something you are really excited about in the world right now? This looks really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nifty. I really like the way that it looks. It's amazing if you apply a shader. I don't have one that I can just turn on right now because I don't think that I have. I don't think that I have a shader pack that I can just snap on here. So I have a lot of texture packs that I've messed around with here. So. There we go. Now I can actually tell what's what. Head back to the nether now. God. Oh, you scared the crap out of me, Cimmerian. Been playing a lot of Vintage Story, and they added some, like, new, fresh hell enemies. I thought that was an eldritch creature crawling out of the bog. Scared. Ugh. Thing that you're worried about in the world, and what's something that you're really excited about in the world? I don't know that I can really answer that effectively. There's, like, the world is such a big place, if you know what I mean. What the hell happened to my extra stair? I specifically went over for an extra stair. How am I still a stair short? What the hell happened? One block. Okay, I have 3 now. Miscounted? It was a single stair I needed to make! How could I have not done... Ugh. How do you miscount a single stair? There. Okay, fixed it. I need more chill ambient tunes. There's nothing abundantly wrong with the music that I have on right now. It's okay. But it does kind of start, like, strong on every track, which was, like, absolutely intentional. Because I remember listening to Jason Hayes talk about, like, composing this soundtrack for the game, and he was like, yeah, like, we don't want... If the hopes here is that people will be playing this game for years on end, and if that's the case, then you don't really want them... You don't want this big bombastic music in the background, so... Some of the tracks, they open strong, because, you know, they always start at the same places. But the other tracks, you know, like, they just kind of fade in, and then they fade out. And it's the fade-in, fade-out ones that work the best, because they're not, like, right up there, in your ear, making themselves known. So you needed 2 stairs, not 1. Is that what happened? I made 1 stair and I actually needed 2? Wow. Okay, well, that's just the way that it is. Okay, so... let's go ahead and grab the lanterns and slap them on this thing. Oh no, I can't slap the lanterns on because the roof isn't finished. Okay, we need to focus on the roof. We need to focus on the roof, which is andesite stairs mostly. Andesite stairs and slabs. You know what? I don't know if I'm ever gonna just go and plummeting into lava, so I'm going to only take some of the stairs with me. It would be a real shame if something were to go tits up on me, you know? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that I'm gonna... like, I have to come up with filler stone for this. because the entirety of the build has gotten larger. I absolutely don't have enough material for the roof. The roof is too large. Like, I basically split the walls into 4 sections and appropriately adjusted them because of how big, how this house had to get larger. So the walls themselves are perfectly fine. It's the blocks in the doorways that have to increase in number. I also realize now that I do not have a... There is a gas there. And I do not have a crossbow. Hello, Ratchet. You just... Yep, you just one up. You just one up. Okay. Focus, like from Ford. Ugh. Oh boy. Yes, hello, Ratchet. Hi. I am officially no longer allowed to play the game. If I put my hands on the keyboard, he will start shoving his face onto my hands so hard. He's like, "What are you doing? Why are your hands not petting me? Why are your hands not petting me?" Look at this fuzzy boy. He is now in charge. That is the way that this works. Hey, hi. Whoa, hi. Hello. Oh, he's given chat the cold shoulder now. He's looking away. Oh, nope, yep. You gonna say hello to the microphone? Hi. He's come to understand that I'm a little bit more accepting of him in my lap whenever I am seemingly talking to no one. If I'm making verbal sounds, we will love him even if he rejects us. How you doing there, Fuzzy? Let me like come in here. Let me like shut off the contrast curve that I added to this camera. You can see some of the detail in his fur better whenever I shut off that contrast curve. He's still an like every single time he turns around and his like the front of his mane hits, all of this white fur completely blows the balance out of whack. And the camera has to readjust every single time. Oh my word. Would you like to say something? Hi, buddy. Oh, how you doing, Fuzzy One? That was a very important like snuggle, you know? He's saying that the mic is his now. He is marking it. Why do you have two spit guards on your mic? One, they're not spit guards, even though one of these definitely needs to get cleaned. These are what are known as pop shields. They are essentially a way for you to prevent the sound that whenever you say a P sound, pop, it creates an unpleasant spike in the graph. Okay, come on, let's go. You're going to stand up. You're not going to stand on me anymore. Basically, with a microphone, normally, its sensitivity, it's very, very susceptible to a large gust of air against the sensor, which can create an unpleasant sound. So I'm gonna show you that right now. Pop. Okay? But if you do it through a pop shield, pop. Even if I'm peaking, you can hear the difference because it's basically a windbreak to prevent an enormous puff of air from hitting the sensor too harshly. And it doesn't impede most of the sound waves that are hitting the sensor. The reason I have two of them is because I bought this, I've always had this one. I've had this one for a long time. This one was newer, and I was thinking, hey, I can minimize and make my setup smaller. This is not enough, but it helps. It further helps. This, I usually have it right here to, pop and prevent, this is mostly here, basically like you described it as a spit guard. All right. We'll get you your kibble. He got off of my lap just to get some food. So, while this is not here strictly as a spit guard, I have found that whenever I was doing a lot of mic work for recording guides, etc., I would really hunker up on this mic and talk into it like this. I've learned to relax a little bit, but this is just a product of my time, and I can get up on the camera. I can get up on the microphone like this. It doesn't work very well whenever I'm streaming because you have to see me through the pop shield. So this isn't something that I typically do whenever I'm streaming. This also saves my voice for long recording sessions where I'm constantly saying things into a microphone, trying to get the same take over and over. When I'm streaming, I'm capable of pulling back, talking at like normal, and most importantly, I'm not talking 100% of the time when I stream. So this upfront pop shield is here predominantly because cat food. This upfront pop shield is here predominantly because of whenever I'm reading scripts. I can get intense when I read scripts, but it's not as necessary whenever I'm streaming. But it's more of a hassle to remove the thing. So ASMR stream. I mean, what should I I should put a redemption on the stream. I should put a redemption on the stream for an ASMR. Like ASMR close to the mic moment. All right, now that I have my pea shooter, Accent redeem ASMR? No, no, no. No, no. It would just be an ASMR redeem. I don't want to do an accent at the same time. Okay, so... Okay, so by the looks of things, all I gotta do here still not a particularly safe situation here, but all I gotta do is put a bunch of stairs in. That's all I gotta do for this first phase. Conspiracy Strife ASMR edition? Oh, for fuck's sake, Jesus. You know, the sad reality about the state of the world today is that if I made a conspiracy character and played it with zero breaking, like slipping of the mask, the character, as it were, I could potentially make a lot of money from people who legitimately believe all of the bullshit lies that I just make up on the spot. Because there's a lot of people who believe lies out there, and it's a running problem these days. It's always a running problem, but my god is it worse than normal these days. Who knew? Like, I go and I make my entire, like, Strife CEO persona character specifically to have a go at, like, rich people, and I do this ages ago, and now it's like, oh, you know, maybe we should be doing that with conspiracy theories, you know. That's where the real money's at. It's just come up with a conspiracy obsessed nut job, and you know, come up with a conspiracy obsessed nut job there, you know, and you know, just really own it, and people just throw your money at them because, you know, a fool is easily parted from their money. Crazy is as crazy does. A lot of people lack critical thinking skills, which is a sad truth. It is an utterly sad truth to see that. What's particularly difficult is when someone doesn't believe a particular fact, and they will go on for as long as needs be to just fight you on whether or not a particular fact is true. And then you see them again and you talk to them again, like, I don't know, a month or two later, and now they believe the fact, and they absolutely refuse to believe that they never believed that fact. That is difficult. That is a difficult one. When someone insists they never didn't believe a fact that you had an entire argument with them about. I don't know which is worse. People coming around but just never admitting to the fact that they were wrong about something, and insisting they never said things that they absolutely did, or someone who's wrong and never ever comes around to the fact that they're wrong. Which is worse between because I've had both happen in my lifetime, you know? It's oh my god, it's mind-bendingly, it's, oh boy. Okay, so I think I gotta go around the dangerous side of this now. Yep, sure enough. Man, of all the places for me to just run out of these. Wait a minute. Oh, for God! Nah! Okay, there we go. Yes, yes, so much. Yes, I work customer service, and I fight people every day with their beliefs about the internet and networking and stuff like that. People call me with a problem, I investigate it, I tell them what the problem is, how to solve it, and how to prevent it, and then them just saying, now that's not how that works. Oh my God. I think an example of someone it's not directly like it's not exactly the same, but it's sort of related. I will never forget when one of my sisters was working at the deli counter in Walmart, I believe. So my sister is working at the deli counter in Walmart, and there was a product. It was a cut of beef or something that they sold, okay? And because, like, it's not something that you get from the deli counter. This was something that was, like, pre-packaged, and they put it in the fridge, the freezer section or the fridge section. And, it's a vacuum packed in, plastic. So it was like a cut of meat or something. And what happened was the company that made this product changed the packaging. It was originally just like a picture of a normal cut of meat. That's all that was on the packaging. And then they changed it. They changed it to be the same cut of meat, but it was like it looked like it was finished, like it had been cooked and it was put on the the dinner table, and it had all these seasonings on it. So what immediately started to happen was, because the people behind the deli counter, i.e. my sister, were the closest employees in the store, people started to approach the deli counter asking where the old product was, and they had to constantly take them over and be like, it's the same thing, like this is the product. Nah, the picture changed on it, obviously it's different. And it's just like, and not everybody would believe it, okay? But the sticking point that drove my sister mad the most, the absolute most, was that there were a select number of people that would swallow the pill, buy the cut of meat, and then a week later would return and talk to them to the people behind the deli counter and say, "Man, you were totally wrong. It tastes totally different." You know, like I know my taste in meat. No, they wanted to change that over there. You know, that's what they would do. It's just, hope you don't mind my impromptu accent there. But people would some of them would swallow the pill, they would buy the product, and then they would come back like a week later and say, no, the taste has changed. The taste is different. And it's like, no, the taste is not different. They just changed a picture, proving psychosomatic, you know, well, basically the placebo effect, if you will. I was half expecting you to say that they wanted the deli counter to cook the meat for them so it would look like it did on the new package. Man, that story wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. An argument with stupidity is an argument you are gonna lose. Best knowledge I got from my dad. Sad. It's such a sad truth. It is such a sad truth. What am I doing? That's the wrong thing. I shouldn't be doing that. I went and I got slabs specifically to do this. And then what do? I don't use the slabs. Okay, well, you know what? I want to recreate this roof the same way that it was. And I don't have a particularly good angle on the roof. So I need to do something here. I need to disconnect the server. Load up a single player instance of the world. Right, look at this. Look at this. It looks the same, but it's not. It's a this is the old place. Okay, then. This is the portal house before it got ripped down and rebuilt. There we go. Save and quit. Return to the server instance. The need to be right there is now, but for anything, the need to be right. Man. BRB power is back. Hey, that's a good thing to hear. Le power is back. Okay, so close that, open the screenshot folder again. All right, here we go. Sorry for bad typing. You seem to be getting a little bit caught up in your statements there, Mulder. I can feel the emotions in everything that you're saying. You're definitely speaking from experience with a lot of vigor there, if you will. Alright, what the hell do we have to do in here? Alright, I think the next step I gotta go through here is just lining the entire inside with a temporary block to put a bunch of, to put stairs down on the roof. And I've run out of netherrack. Ugh. Didn't think that I'd run out of a filler block, but here I am, going through the portal again. Yeah, sorry, it's a daily thing, and it relieves a lot to talk about it. I mean, that's a very human thing, you know? To be like, hey, I gotta talk about this, I gotta get it out. Talk therapy is a thing for a reason. Been doing this job for the better part of 3 years, so it helps to talk about. Ah, yep. Okay, so... Okay, there we go. So, I do not have enough, stairs on me to do this job. I'm going to run out in a very inconvenient moment, probably. Alright, cool. This is supposed to be the last of the stairs. Oh, no, wait. That's right. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to go back for more stairs, I forgot, because the size of the roof has changed. Of course I'm not gonna have enough materials to finish the roof. Or the interior ceiling or anything like that. Like, I gotta redesign the, I have to redesign the lighting in the roof as well. Alright, this is a bad place for me to hang out. That alarm was for me to take my pills, so. The medicine will not take itself. And this is just as well because this coffee has gotten stone cold, man. Mulder, it's been a while since you were here. I have to ask, did you ever learn about the hundo situation when you were last here? I'm not asking because I expect anything to happen. I'm just asking because I'm curious. This is not an advertised factor of my streams. Not a well-advertised fact, anyway. So I don't know who does and doesn't know about it. Keep tapping the microphone. Well, that's the last of my coffee, which means... All right, there we go. Nowhere near as good as the first coffee, but what can you do, right? To say nothing of the fact that, sorry, I had to walk away. My food got delivered, so I didn't hear what you asked. Ah, well, I forget whether or not you've, It's been a while since I've seen you. I'm curious if you know what a hundo does on the channel. I don't expect one to happen. I'm just curious because it's not a well-advertised fact in regards to my channel. I'm gonna need more granite. I just better grab more granite and andesite while I'm at it. How many times am I gonna come through the damn portal and it's gonna be freaking raining again? No idea? Okay, well. Now I feel a little bit odd, but 4, 6, 8. Polished andesite. That'll probably do the job, I think. Okay, where is the... What's the craft recipe for this? No, wait, isn't there a stone cutter in the nether already? I could swear that there's a stone cutter in the nether already. There had better be a stone cutter in the nether. A hundo... Like, things have changed a bit since the last time you came to stream, I think. Came to a stream. They added more variants of tough, didn't they? Yes, they did. I'm up to a point now where I can do something about that. So, originally it was 2 of these chiseled stone blocks up here in this space, but that's not necessary now. But like having 3 chiseled stone blocks just seems a little bit redundant, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Anyway, Mulder, the thing is that, like, my streams can be a little bit filthy. They can be a little bit filthy. So what's going on is that a hundo, like, if any individual drops $100 all of their own volition at a single time, and it's specifically through the donate option, not through like bits or anything like that. I take off the underwear I have on and I put it up on the wall. Okay, that is the reward for a hundo. But that is comboed up with the fact that, oh man, I went through for granite and I only grabbed andesite. I'm being a fool. But that's comboed together with the fact that there are other things that you can see on the channel. There are some... I publish spicy picks now. Okay. 1 stack of extra granite is probably more than enough. I publish spicy picks now, and the way that that happens is if there is a collective... I don't mind. We are on the internet. Shit can happen. there is a collective... There is a collective gallery of spicy picks, and those picks get published based on when a grand total of 100 gets donated. So, to put a very clear point on that, if I get a hundo donation, or let me actually organize my thoughts here. If a grand total of 100 is donated by multiple people, a pick gets published to the gallery. There we go. That's the way to phrase it. That's the way to phrase it. So... I want to give people warning, because like there have been moments in the past where people are just like going along, enjoying themselves, and then that happens, and that's when, you know, like that's when you know that like the stream is getting a little bit wild at that point, and I've had people like become very uncomfortable. It's like, oh, things have taken a sudden turn here. What the hell is going on? You know, so. I like people having some sort of heads up, as it were. 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess I need 8 more granite stairs. So what you're saying is I need to save up a hundo to dono. I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. I'm trying to make people aware of the antics that can take place on this stream, but are not in any way, shape, or form required to take place. If you want to know about the type of pics that get published on the gallery, you can type in exclamation gallery, I think. Yeah, the gallery. There you go. Careful where you look at that. It's definitely not meant to be a view. Like you don't want someone looking over your shoulder in public or something like that. So. Oh, damn it. All right, looking good. I appreciate the warning, though, because I don't mind it. I appreciate the warning, but I don't mind at all. I didn't expect it, but I don't mind either. I mean, I just... You know, there's nothing wrong with people being aware of stuff so they don't wander into something blindly. That's a big focus of mine. Okay, so... We've got flat... We have a flat roof section next. And I gotta figure out... Let's see. Okay, so it's... This is where I have to, like, rethink the roof. Because it's changed enough. You know? Maybe because I'm so low on andesite, I have very little andesite left. And I want the top of the roof to be andesite. Maybe what I do is, oh man, I keep coming back here for the stone cutter, but I don't need that. Okay, let's do a little bit of block counting. I wanna make materials, but not make too much of what is needed here. I have returned on PC. Well, welcome back. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So half a stack. Let's do... Whoa! Oh, God. Thank you for the... Oh, my word. Oh, Mulder. Let's add to the collection. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a note right here. What is this? 2/24. All right, $5 over 100 for release of the next pick. Jump scare. That's part of the reason why I leave it at the butt slap. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like my audience in general used to be larger and much more thirsty, but I've been doing this for a long time. Anyway, the reason why I make this point is because, my God, the butt slap was something that got chat going every time, and they constantly did it to get the butt slap, right? It's with time. Like, I can only imagine how the wild. Your color filter is still off? Oh my word! Thank you so much for notifying me about that. I forgot about that. Filters. Put that contrast back on. It makes me pop so much better. Anyway, like, I can only imagine how my chat of, like, the chat that I had whenever I was streaming Fallout 4 on its release in 2015, I can... God, that was a decade ago now. It's hard to imagine. I can only imagine how they would react if I was publishing spicy picks back then, you know? Because they were... Like, chat back then was so much more... there were so many more people, it was so much more active, and they were so much more filthy. Also... 2015 was still a relatively okay time for a lot of people. It also makes Fishboy stand out. Yes, yes, the wonderful decorations on the back wall here. Yeah, that's another thing, the underwear up on the wall there. It's possible for people to get me to swap the underwear up on the wall with channel points. Anyways, it's a different type of underwear swapping, but still. Let's add to the collective. Thank you very much for the $5, Molderlock. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money. Great to have you along for the ride, and welcome to the stream. Okay, so, what was it? I determined half a stack. Half a stack of these, so... So if I put a quarter in, I should get as many slabs as necessary to make this work. There's also the throne. The stuff that goes up on the wall is specifically out of the throne wish list, or was gifted to me from the throne wish list. Okay, I'm gonna need 8 more slabs, I think. The the Sidon body pillowcase on the wall came from the throne. Things may have changed around here, but they haven't changed too much over the years. Do you still have contact with anyone from the Oxcast? No. I am thoroughly disconnected from that group. I have this much interest in communicating with them again. So, yeah. Okay, so... Okay, cool. This will do the job. And what we want is more andesite stairs on this. Yeah. That's what we want. We want andesite stairs on this. Wow, okay. Is 17 andesite enough to get me what I need? I don't know that it is. I might have to leave and come back with more supplies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, if I'm counting correctly. Which is... Oh, boy. May I ask what happened for that to be so? I mean... I could give you the story about what happened at the time, but I think the better way to phrase it now is that I have moved on from them, and they asked me to leave. Okay? So, I think that more or less sums up a lot of what happened. They asked me to leave, and I have moved on from them. So... I hope that that's a sufficient answer. And there was a not insignificant amount of disagreement about whether or not it was right for me to leave, you know? Oh, hello, Joke TV. How you doing? Greetings and welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for that raid. Okay, where are my pictures here? Okay, so it's one block, which means that there, and come on, there. Here we go. Nom's Egg Benedict. Hello, Zachin. Greetings and welcome. And we get one full block, like so. How you doing there, Joke TV? I hope you're having a good day. I hope your stream went well. Pop that in there. Pop that in there. Okay, so the hub house, the central hub structure is almost finished. What needs to happen next is I have to put the stairs in. I need to actively consider whether or not I want stairs to be inside of this house or if I want them to be outside of this house. Zhaochen, you have eggs Benedict. I'm assuming you brought enough for everyone. Man, the entirety of the I gotta redesign this house as well. I don't want the door on this side anymore. It's annoying. That was great. Just gotta go. Bye-bye. Gotta go. Bye-bye. Eggs Benedict Cumberbatch? Oh my god. The question is, which flavor of Eggs Benedict Cumberbatch are we talking about? Are we talking Sherlock Eggs Benedict Cumberbatch, or are we talking Doctor Strange Eggs Benedict Cumberbatch? How you doing, Doomsday? So, right, before I do anything else, I need to figure out the light up in the ceiling. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to need another redstone lamp. Been playing Fallout 76. Really? How's that going for you? I'm happy that there are people who have been able to find, like good quality fun and community in Fallout 76. Like it's a game that I will never personally enjoy, but I'm happy to know that other people have found what they need in it, you know? There we go. What am I doing? That's the wrong chest. Wait, there are derived types of eggs Benedict? Well, you know, we're having all of the philosophical discussions. Extreme culinarian solutions. There we go. Lit the whole thing up pretty well. It's good. Still looking forward to playing as a ghoul. I do wonder how that game is ultimately going to change the way that they tackle Fallout 5 whenever it eventually happens. As an ex-line cook, I feel ashamed I didn't know that. Okay, so, I took care of the light. Now it's a matter of figuring out what I'm doing with the stairs. Let's double check that the roof is finished, because if it is, I can take this out finally, like the little stairway. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Okay, and that does hover. So this whole roof should now be spawn-proof. No mob should be able to spawn up here. That was a very seldom but still real potential problem. Something that I'm going to have to do is come through and rip out this section of the highway. It does not belong there anymore. I'm going to have to rebuild the highway right here. How fun. Okay, so I'm thinking... Highway through hell? Yes. Mulder, if you type in exclamation Tor, T-O-U-R, you will get a command that links out to a video that talks about the history of this world. Because this is a server that I've been building on for a very long time. I won't get into the details here. That is like a half-hour video. You might want to try adding that to your watch later list on YouTube or something. And give it a watch, because, like, whenever I'm playing Minecraft, I'm playing vanilla almost always, and I am working on this same world almost always. it's very seldom that I venture off of this, so. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so 1, 2. That was not actually what I meant to do. Let's rip this out here, just the 3x3 section. Hey, Momo! How you doing? Look at it, it's a Momo. It's a Momo. She come around. Hey, how you doing, Momo? I haven't seen you in a minute. You have seen my minute. How you doing, Momo? I hope that I have enough cobblestone to do this. I should need 25 cobblestone stairs, I think. Oh, hey, more than enough cobblestone stairs right here. Perfect. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so what if I just do this so I can get these stairs in right? I cannot wait to replace this mouse. I'm just waiting for the month to turn over so that like, my bookkeeping will look cleaner whenever I do it. This is going to be particularly ugly for a moment. God damn it. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. There we go. Okay, this section of the tunnel's got to get ripped out, but okay, so the stairway's finished. I got some work to do to make certain that everything looks nice and clean here. But now I can move on to figuring out how the hell to stylize and design the entire underside of this place. Aw, heck, Momo, how you been? I figured out if I make the video player move window so I can read chat. I figured out if I make the video player very tiny, I can watch stream. Whoa. Well, it's good to know that you can come along for a ride. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to make this freaking place safe, as it were. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to carry the existing design up here down to the lower level. Which is to say, it's gonna be predominantly stone brick and diorite. But before I do that, I need to look something up on the wiki. I want to look up blast resistance of tough. Minecraft wiki. Yeah, this is the right one. The wildest thing, I keep talking about this. Like, I've always gone to the same Minecraft wiki over and over, and then all of a sudden, it stops updating with, like, the version 121. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I discover that the community got fed up with the fandom gamer franchise or you know, like, company that owns the wiki platform that they were working on, and they were like, no more of this. So the entire community that runs and updates the Minecraft wiki vacated it and started a brand new wiki. And I'm like, well, I gotta go to the right one, because one of the, like, I don't like fandom as a company, but the other part of it is that it's not up to date anymore, so I gotta find the right one. All right, tough. What is the blast resistance of tough? 6. Okay. And stone bricks has a blast resistance of 6. Okay, so they're both equally blast resistant. What about cobblestone? What's the blast resistant cobblestone? 6. Okay, so it's all equal. It's all equal. One would expect tough to be tough, but you never know. I thought that it was softer to some degree. Vertigo has been making watching games difficult these days, but trying to find workarounds. Hope you all are doing well. You know, about as well as you can be in this crazy world we have today. Okay, so given the situation that I have here, I'm going to stash a bunch of these blocks. I have to grab... I want to use tough, but not in a significant capacity. The question becomes what exactly I make the walls out of. Yeah, you fucking piece of shit. Hang on. Gotta take out the trash. You're gonna destroy a fucking lantern on me here, bro. Damn, didn't drop anything good. Pockmarked my landscape. Blowing up my pants. Making me flash everyone. Hot and spicy up in here. Okay, so I need more stone brick. I think I've got plenty of diorite here. Yeah, I got plenty of diorite. I'll take 4 stacks of this. Do I have just normal... I should have more normal stone here. Yeah, I got plenty of normal stone. Ooh, I even have additional stone brick, so... we'll take all of that. That should be everything that I need to get the broad strokes, everything done here. The bigger challenge is going to be figuring out the floor of this place, but you do what you have to. I have to leave the little stone cutter where it's at, unfortunately, because I'm not done. Okay, so each of these spaces is supposed to be an exit. Go ahead and put these on my offhand. That is the end of the music list. The playlist, sorry. This might be too bombastic, but I'm going to give this a shot. We'll see whether or not this is too energetic and bombastic. You guys let me know if it's too loud or anything, or if you have a hard time hearing me. I am challenging you to enjoy some extra strong coffee this evening. That sounds like a dangerous thing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. So... Okay, so the edges of this aren't really necessary, so let's take out this block. I'll build this 3 tall. I've got an idea for what I'm going to do here. It's gonna be a bit of a fun time figuring it out all the way though. Leave that cobblestone block so I know where the middle point is. Fill that in. Okay, so now we come over here. 1, 2, 3. Son of a... Mulder redeem reverse screens. I might help you see better. Well, there you go. You get 5. Is it 5 or 10 minutes? We'll just do 10 minutes. "10 minutes of reverse screens. Go. Ah. I need to patch up some of these picks now. I'm a pick patcher. Watch me play with do some pee-pee. I get a better look at you and what is behind you. Oh yeah, well I mean I got some decorations there. Mostly like the most prominent things I think are the coffee, but you know, you've got sexy Prince Sidon in there. You know, the fish boyfriend from Breath of the Wild. He's also in Tears of the Kingdom, you know, Legend of Zelda. And then you've also got you troublemaking little shit. Oh, for God's sake, get out of my way. You've also got Reginald there. He's wearing the slinkini. You know? The slinkini or the mankini. Which, believe it or not, I don't think I've ever taken a picture. I don't think I've ever, like, worn that and taken a picture of myself wearing it. And of course, the pants up on the wall, the underpants on the wall can definitely be changed for the right amount of money. And Midna's on that back wall too. If you look, I've got some paraphernalia. There's some other stuff that's come from viewers. A Nuka-Cola poster and a Nuka-Cola plate from the Fallout franchise. Redeemed flag change. Of course you would. Okay. So you've redeemed a flag change, Eli. I'm assuming that, like, who's going to tell me what the change of flag needs to be, huh? Let's, Mulder gets to do the flag change. Okay, Mulder. Sidon here, the fish boyfriend, is only one of a selection of wall decorations there. People are supposed to be capable of purchasing me new flags. I haven't gotten any new ones in a hot minute. Exclamation throne to see what's available for purchase right now on the throne wish list. The throne wish list is supposed to be populated by suggestions from people as well. Anyways, I have, at current, I have the fish boyfriend, but the swap also entails the flag for the New California Republic from Fallout, There's also the pride flag, and there's also the trans flag. Because this is an LGBTQ safe space. Let's grab some granite. Yeah, let's grab some granite and figure this out. So those are your options. New Cal Republic? Okay, cool. I'll just, I'll park myself where it's safe. One of the things I wanted to get on, to get at some point is like an enormous novelty pair of panties. Like they're this big, you know? Like a pair of novelty panties that are this big just to hang up on the wall. Oh, wait. Okay. Time for a flag change. There you go. It's been swapped, and you can still kind of see Sidon back there because I'm lazy, and I don't want to take him down because taking the Sidon pillowcase down and putting it back up is one of the most annoying things because of the unwieldy way that I have to hang that pillowcase. It was never meant to be hung up. It's meant to be wrapped around a big old pillow and snuggled all night long. Anyways. Where's that redemption? Flag change. There we go. Marked as complete. Okay. Do you have a body pillow to stuff into that fish boyfriend? No, I do not. I had to step away and slice the zucchini bread. What did you miss? You missed me changing the flag behind me from Sidon, the fish boyfriend from Zelda, to okay. So I'm gonna do it that way. Yeah, this will work. Okay. You missed me changing the flag from the fish boyfriend to the New California Republic. Having browsed AO3 can also say that there is a lot of people who want to snuggle Sidon. Yes, Sidon is absolutely a fan favorite. Okay, so I have a 3-block space to work with here. Okay, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I want this to be 9 blocks. We'll see if we can make this work. I want... Got diorite stairs. This actually did not go the way that I thought it would. Okay, so I need more polished diorite. Go. Okay, so let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3. Need the backing block to make this work. Once those are in, I can just strip the backing block out. So I need to go get my Silk Touch pick and strip out this tunnel now, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And or fuck him. No, you have that wrong. They want him to fuck them. I mean, you're not wrong. The thirst for Sidon is pretty pronounced. All right, that is the end of your screen reversal. Oh my word. Reversed screens. There we go. Ooh, is it stripping time? You wish that it was stripping time. Chat, you don't have the money to make me do particularly filthy things on stream. You just don't. And I hate to be the person to tell you that, but it's true. You know what? I'm gonna need more, Okay, grab my silk tip. Also, greetings, Ignis. How are you doing? Just to get this straight, buying things on the throne list will be sent to you, right? Yes, yes. Buying things on the throne list will be sent directly to my doorstep, assuming nothing goes wrong. Believe it or not, once upon a time, long ago, before I used Throne, it was just an Amazon wish list back in the day, someone bought me an Xbox One Pro controller and a dildo in the same purchase, and they never arrived. I am still puzzled by that one. A gift has been redeemed. Oh boy. Well, I'm not gonna know what it is until it actually arrives. So, but the fun thing about the wish list is that if it's a piece of clothing, I'll probably end up using it in some sort of a photo shoot. Let's see if okay, I've got more tough here. An entire stack of tough is probably at least close to what I need. What do we have for slabs here? We have normal slabs, we have brick slabs, and we have polished slabs. Okay, so I think that that's enough. I'm thinking of, instead of using andesite for the floor in the station, I will just use tough. I realize right now I should probably take a nap real fast. Doing good. This is a good stream to prepare tomorrow's D&D session too. Really? Well, hey, wish you the best on that that campaign, you know. Okay. I'm thinking of color coding the different directions on this building, replacing that chiseled hunk of stone on every archway with a different colored block to make it abundantly clear which direction you're going. And I'll just learn what those directions mean with time, you know? Like, I'll know exactly what they mean whenever I make them, but learning them, you know. There we go. Ah, crap. I'm not going to push anything. I'm not going to push anything, chat. All I'm saying is that if you're interested in another pick being published, and the pick is just straight. Oh, it didn't land in the lava. If the pick is like, the pick is pretty much straight up ready. It has to have the incentive to be published. Every you know, dollar or fiver in this case counts. I think that this is one of the tracks I do not want to listen to. Skip you. Do you accept crypto? No. No, I'm sorry. I do not have a crypto wallet. Do you have a Discord group for fans? No. I did Discord, like, I ran a Discord ages ago, and I came to realize that there's too much work in running a Discord, because there's a lot of community management, and I don't like I don't like managing communities. So I gave up on that a long time ago. I was like, you know what? I don't like managing communities. I'm not gonna do this anymore. So I quit doing it, like. Well, that certainly is a way for things to go. Let's go grab some cobblestone. Oh. The floofy one returns. But this time he just sits down. Want to try and collect one or two of these up? Okay, well, I managed to grab up a few of them. Not many at all. Okay, well, that's just them's the breaks. My party has decided that they want to go to the bottom of the ocean, so it's gonna be interesting. The question is, like, what type of ocean terrors do you prepare for them, you know? Or is it not that type of a party, you know? Is it the type of party that's not interested in like getting into big fights? They're like, no, we wanna spread peace and love, and it's like, well, okay, that's an option, that's a thing. Come here, you. So that's 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 more polished diorite. There we go. There are usually no doors underwater. Tentacle monsters? Uh-oh. I know what's happening when tentacle monsters show up. Unspeakable entities, monsters, potatoes. If they manage some sailor to sail them out there, it's gonna be a bit full of angry fish folk. I say have a Leviathan-sized cilia or something similar. What's a cilia? I mean, that makes sense, and it also... Like, you asked that question, what's a cilia? And I'm like, oh, you know... I don't know that I can answer that off the top of my head now that I think about it. Okay, so... Station's coming along. I realize now that this doesn't have to be 3 wide. This can be thinner. So that's 2 stair and 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 stairs and 8 polished diorite. Or maybe even less than that. So 16 stairs is all I need. 16 polished diorite stairs. Strife, a large tentacle appears out of your toilet and wraps around you. Oh god. Not the poop kraken! Angry merfolk, harpies, or both? Oh, geez, that's a question and a half. I think it's more like half human, half octopus squid. God. How about jellyfish? Okay, yeah, we're just gonna stick with diorite. I'll need 8 more polished diorite. Eight additional polished diorite. Okay, let's stash the pickaxe because I don't want to accidentally lose it, so safekeeping just here in the chest. I think I've got a decent enough amount of brick to make this work. This all needs to turn into stairs. And now we get to go down and do something about the top of the wall here, which, not gonna lie, gives me a decent amount of anxiety. I hate this. Okay, done. There you go, Ratchet. I know you want your kibble. You incessant grazer. Do you have fire resist? I do. I have full access to it, but I don't have any around me right now. I do not have the ability to swap to a fire resist potion and drink it fast enough. Like, that, for whatever reason, is not something that I've ever been able to successfully carry out. I'm questioning if this was the right move with this. I feel like I should really have done it with andesite instead. That's messy and not fun. Splash potion then? No. It's not the drinking part of it. It's the switching part of it. Like, so you guys will, like, watch me. Watch what happens to the highlight of my items on my hotbar, okay? The only thing I'm gonna do right now is scroll up. I am not scrolling down. I am scrolling in one direction only. Now tell me that I can successfully swap between things on my hotbar when I'm only scrolling in one direction and you're watching this weird thing happen. Like, I'm gonna replace this mouse very soon. But when that's the case, it ain't happening. Oh, hey, my mouse does that sometimes too. It's old and has been dropped many times. My mouse does the same thing. Fuck, man. I'm starting to wonder if it's a Windows thing. I am seriously questioning if it's a Windows thing. What I should really do is just, like, grab my backup gamer mouse. The thing is, you can't really see it here. Here, I'll show you guys. This is my mouse. This is a this is an ergonomic mouse, okay? It is specifically designed to work like this. We both are sideways. Yeah, so like I spent years, you know, like with a mouse where you put your hand like this, and it fucks your wrist up the more you use a computer. So I had to switch to something like this. And this is a really good mouse. This is the second one that I've had. The first one, like I ran out the clicks, like one of the buttons went out on it, and now it appears that there's something wrong with the scroll wheel. So, but I don't know if that's a pencil sharpener. I've been told that my mouse looks like an egg from the Alien franchise. What I need to do is just like, because I still have my original like heavy duty Logitech gamer mouse that I used for ages, and it still works. It still works fine, but it's, you know, it's the flat type, not the ergonomic type. So I try to avoid using it. Anyway, I'm due up to replace this mouse soon. Also, greetings, Ace. How you doing? What are we asking? Something about tentacles, I think. Spooky music. Dracula wants his musician back. Sawtooth, we are literally listening to Castlevania music. It is ironic that you would say something about Dracula. I use both kinds of mice. My ergonomic one is also a trackball, so I can use it anywhere. My gaming mouse is at the desktop. I can't do gaming mice anymore. I can't. I have to do ergonomic mice all the time. My wrist is just not capable anymore. I've spent too much time anyways. Oh, hi, Will. Oh, then my answer is yes. God. Okay. So, I have to go get more andesite. I need to rip out the stone stairs, the stone brick stairs that I made here. So let's rip out the stone stairs, and let's leave and grab andesite, because there's no more here at Midcrest for me to extract. Alright, cool. You getting old? I mean, I'm not getting younger, that's for sure. Stash all of that stuff. There's a reason why I say to, like, I ask myself, man, if 10 years ago, when I was 27, I was comfortable doing the things that I'm now comfortable doing at 37, like, how red hot would people be acting, you know? And I'm specifically referring to, you know, like, putting on costumes and taking pictures and showing a lot of skin and stuff, so... Like, you deal with age like age is such a double-edged sword, you know? Like on one hand, you get older and you know, you slow down and your body starts to do things that, you know, that's just a product of wear and tear. But at the same time, hopefully mentally, emotionally, you're more stable, you're more certain of yourself, you know to care less about people's opinions, and only to care about whether or not people support you, you know, and care about you and everything. So I'm curious if I had the confidence that I have today, if I had the confidence that I do today 10 years ago, like, how would I be different, you know? How would I be different? How would have things gone back then? Old man strength is crazy. Old man strength, though, is crazy. It can be. Like, for certain, one of the things that I'm getting that line now. You'd have an OnlyFans by now. Yeah, I probably would. If I was doing what I do now 10 years ago, by now I would probably have an OnlyFans, you know? And I would sell like custom cam sessions where people could see me, you know, like shoot my shot and stuff. Who the hell knows? No, andesite is up over here. It's up over here. How much should I take? Let's take 6 and some spare. That'll do. And Fansley. Wait, Fansley. This one does not sound familiar. It sounds familiar, yet at the same time it doesn't sound familiar. Listen, all I'm going to say is that I like showing off, you know? I see you there, Nipty. I see you dropping squats. Fansly's a similar website to OnlyFans. You know, I look at all of these websites that do this, you know, like, oh, publish content and people subscribe or pay by the post or something like that. I look at that and I say to myself, man, how exactly do you, how do you choose between them, you know? How do you choose between them? And I always think to myself, no, it's not that complicated. What's the cut? Like, how much do you get? If someone pays in $5 for something, how much of that $5 do you get? That is the question right there. What is the percentage cut? How much do you take home? Because whatever you get, you then have to take taxes out of it, you know? Because as the saying goes, death and taxes, the only two certain things in life. Alternatively, you are on all the platforms and the fans use their preferred website. This is also a reasonable possibility. This is indeed a reasonable possibility. The whole concept of, oh, you have to put yourself out there in as many places as possible. I would argue it may not be beneficial to spread yourself out across all of the networks, though, because if you get on, like, it's one story if you're publishing to a network that is free. It doesn't cost anything for people to watch stuff on it, okay? That, I think, is a vastly different situation from putting content on a network where you have to pay. Death, taxes, and the 2-week Minecraft face. Wait, what the fuck is the 2-week Minecraft face? I've never heard of this before. Okay, we're just going to convert this entire stack of andesite into stairs. And I realize now that I should have stashed this pick. Come along, you. Come along. Here we go. My God, is it already nearly 1:30? Time freaking flies. Like, it's not time for me to stop yet. I've still got roughly an hour to go, but man, time is freaking flying right by. Another stack. Fansly and OnlyFans have the option for free content. Often I see it used for live streams. One person has it for an archive for stream VODs. I first thought it was something me and my friend group only had every once in a while at a random time. With start up a Minecraft server, rent it for only a month, play modded Minecraft for 2 to 3 weeks, and then stop, and then the next year the same thing. And I am finding out more and more that this is a more widespread thing. Yes, yes. Now, I actively acknowledge. What the? Oh, he's angry that I'm not allowed to. Oh boy. The piglin is angry. You cannot open chests around piglins. I forgot about this. He is wildly pissed off that I opened a chest in his presence. According to piglins, only they are allowed to open inventories. Don't worry, I got this. Kill it? Yes, I will. It's just I don't have a good weapon on me. Like, I'm trying not... Like, I have extremely good equipment, but because of the dangerous construction project that, like, leads me to potentially plummet into the lava, which has happened about at least once at this point. Oh, that's right. You turn into a zombie when you get here. And now he's forgotten about me. Okay, well, if that's the case, I have something even better to fight him because he's undead now. All your chests belong to us. Well, I mean... Sure, but listen, if my chest is gonna belong to you, you're gonna have to learn how to, like, take my bra off properly, okay? My titties are very sensitive. Where is he? Where'd that freak go? Did he despawn? Did he completely despawn on me? Where'd he go? There you are! Get your mind out of the gutter. Wood chests, you perv. Well, listen, if you want to combine boobies and erections, then, like, that works as well. Time for another coffee break. Alright, this is going to be the last of this non-dairy creamer I got here. It's like so low that the lid is a problem. Oh my god, I switched it to the BRB instead of the camera. Whoopsie. There we go, that's the last of the coffee. I gotta say, man, that carafe is one of the best things that I've bought for the stream in a long time. Who would have thought that a carafe would be the solution to, like, my constant, oh god, I gotta go get coffee. And then I pop up and I leave and I'm like, I'm gone for 10 minutes or something. Like, sure, I am now, like, drinking what I consider to be inferior coffee to what I would otherwise be having. But it's fine, you know. Like, this is the type of coffee that I've drank for a long time. I keep upping my coffee game, man. I keep upping my coffee game and being like, no, there are better ways to brew coffee. Sometimes it's about the quantity over the quality. Sometimes that really is all that it comes down to. Also, like, there are good and there are... He drinks the basic stuff because he cares. I have to put the stream before myself to some degree. If I always put myself first before the stream just turns into something not great. I'm already not trying very hard by playing Minecraft, okay? I mean, it's Minecraft. It's a 15, 16-year-old game now. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, so... Right, I needed to turn more of this andesite into stairs, and then continue working. Okay, yeah, and then the piglin found me and caused trouble. I'm not trying very hard while streaming with lying. I mean, that's true. That's true. And one of the sad truths is that effort does not indicate success. You can put in like, God, there are so many shit stains in the streaming ecosphere who do not try, and they failed into their position and they do nothing but cause problems and trouble for people, and yet they're super successful. You know, there are so many people where that's the case. This will do. I don't have to do anything with this. I think because of how easily some people fall for rage bait. Thought you talking about me till you said super success. God, Momo. Okay, so... okay, whether I like it or not, I'm gonna have to, like... build around the edge here. All right, guys, you get to see me. I got to edge. I'm edging live on stream. Enjoy the show. Are you enjoying? You better be enjoying this. You see this, chat? You see me edging? It's just for you. Didn't expect you to be this edgy. You want to hear something funny? I had a customer that called in because she had trouble with her antivirus, so I remoted into her system, and then I see it's a Windows 93 system. It was so surprised to find one of them in the wild. Windows 93. I thought that doesn't exist. It's like Windows version 3, and then there was like Windows 5, wasn't it? 95 or something like that, right? Three 3.11, 95, 98, and 98 SE. Like 98 SE is what I started on, because that was what was available on the budget computers that we first got in the year 2000. I think 2000 was before Windows XP happened. Yes, Ratchet, I'm gonna give you kibble, but you're not allowed on my lap right now. I'm in the middle of something, and I want to actually try to finish it today. Okay, and he doesn't eat it, and he walks away. He's upset that he's not allowed on my lap right now. That is ancient tech right there. I know, right? Be me, stream at 240p because copper cables in my is the only option, playing at 350 ping and still be one of the best gunners in the Sea of Thieves group. Golly. That's a hell of a thing to do. I mean, that's an achievement within itself. Okay, so... Pop OS Linux is the new OS of the people. I mean, I'm getting increasingly closer to switching to thinking that I'm gonna install Linux on like a thumbstick on a USB stick and just start running off of that to see if I can learn Linux and get it working more successfully, because I am very close to being just straight up done with Windows. Just like, nope, I'm finished. No more Windows. Fuck this shit. Because, you know, they're discontinuing Windows 10 this year, or support for it. And I swear, they are actively sabotaging Windows 10 to force people over to 11. So, okay. So, anyway. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. I think I can just get away with leaving this like that. Hello, Xeronic Matrix. How you doing? Razorlight Linux would be a good choice as well. It's Steam Deck Lite. You see, my problem is that it has to be compatible with OBS. It has to be compatible with it has to be compatible with DaVinci. DaVinci Resolve and the Blackmagic Media Suite. It has to be compatible with... And there's a lot of stuff that just straight up won't run on Linux because it was never designed for Linux. Most games running on Linux is fine. Legacy games probably still won't run on Linux, which is it's a challenge. And I love Valve for what they've done for the Linux scene. I love them for it. But that does not necessarily mean that what's going on with the Linux scene is perfect either, or without its problem. Like, there's always going to be problems no matter what software or program scene you're on. So, and it's just, Windows has been the standard for so long, and trying to get away from it is so difficult. And even if you consider it like getting through a bad breakup, you still cannot avoid the fact that Linux... You can't avoid the fact that Windows fundamentally is like still the standard everywhere, you know? Just working, upgrading the ERP server. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I think... Yeah, I need 3 more on that. And I should probably grab some cobblestone and start stretching this bridge out just to have it in place. So let's do that. Let's grab some cobblestone and stuff. I'm not making the same mistake twice, okay? Okay, you can't pass through that, so grab 2 stacks of cobblestone. Well, 1 is probably... Well, no, we'll do 2 stacks. And... Anybody want to try to rip my ass to pieces? Doesn't look like it. I cannot wait to finish this project and make everything safe again. I'm so annoyed. Okay. That is not what I wanted. Grab that. Okay, so... Where do I even get a Linux OS anyway? They're out there. I mean, the big thing about Linux is that it can't be... You cannot, like... I don't think it's... I think part of the software agreement for the programming language is that you cannot legally commercialize it. Like, as in, you can't make a version of Linux and sell it. So as a result, I don't think that there's a central location for Linux. And the reason why you have so many different versions of the Linux operating system is because there's like a core underlying system for Linux. And then... There we go. Okay, that does the job. And I can remove this now because it's abundantly clear where the passageway is supposed to go. One of the reasons why Linux is one of the reasons why there's so many different distributions of Linux is because it's an underlying, like, extremely technical base that everything is plugging into, and the user interface is what people have to actually create and modify to make it functional. Linux is the #1 thing that runs on servers all across the world because it doesn't need human interaction. Most servers need very small amounts of human interaction, thus there's no need to have a user interface that is friendly. You just need somebody who knows how to access the server, find the right information, and use it. So that puts it in a technical space. So an operating system, you basically have to... There's no rules. It's like, okay, I'm going to make my own interface system, you know? I'm going to make my own interface, my own GUI. Like, so people come up with these different ways of interacting with the operating system that make it user-friendly. And that process of putting that layer of controls on top of it that are user-friendly is what causes there to be so many different versions of Linux. If you have a hard time picking Linux, pro tip, distrochooser.de. It asks a list of questions and suggests you a distro based on your results. Also gives you links where to get them. Well, I did not know that. Nifty. A lot of software these days are developed for Linux, and Proton is the work around for Windows apps and games. Oh, so that's what Proton is. You see, I don't have a Steam Deck. So now, my initial intention here was to basically put an archway over the rail line that's going to come out of here and make all of the archways the same color. But you know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think maybe color coordinating the archways so they're different in every direction is the right thing to do, because that way you can glance at an archway and know what it's made out of and be like, oh, that's the direction I need. So I guess what I'll do is I will leave the archway empty. I'll leave the archways empty. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the archways empty. And, I am going to need... I think there's no getting around it. I need to rip this old bridge out now. But if I'm gonna do that, let's go ahead and put this bridge in here. That's the rail bridge underneath. I need this other bridge here completed. So let's grab the cobblestone. Let's build the new bridge and connect it up, and then we're gonna rip out the old bridge. Because I don't want to lose access, you know? I do not want to lose access to the existing highway system, even if it's like really jank and precarious, my method of accessing it. So like what I'm like the big challenge of this particular section of the Nether Highway is the fact that this represents the first time that I built the Nether Highway. I didn't know what I was doing. It was very haphazard. I didn't have these personal rules to basically make traversing and building it easier. I just made a road to get somewhere else because I was like, hey, doesn't the Nether have that weird fancy pants system where, you know, doesn't the Nether have a weird fancy pants system where you get on the, like, if you like, for every block in the Nether you move, there's like 8 blocks of movement in the overworld. Let's go ahead and use that, yeah? What's that? That sounds like a great idea, yeah? You know? I mean, I was specifically thinking all of these things in an old-timey accent in my head because that's the way that I think. that's all of the netherrack I have. I don't think that there's any additional netherrack sitting around here in the storage. I might have to make myself a couple more picks. I'll just mine out the passageway, if that is indeed the case. Oh no, wait, I have some more. I have some more. I probably should make some more picks though. There's a website. There's a website that has a list to apply a Windows overlay onto the Linux system. It's one of the reasons why I want it now. Really? Now that's a hell of an idea. It's like, well, I'm just so used to Windows. I just want it to look like Windows. And then, you know, I could see that being like a necessary transitional piece of software for a lot of people. It's like, yeah, like I really do need the I need the Windows aspect. Okay, so let's go around. Let's use the existing highway section that's still left over here, and let's figure out how we're going to connect up. Because this old thing here needs to come out completely. I'll probably just leave a lot of this in place, but like rip out just enough of the materials and like wall over the wall or something. I need the coordinates to know what I'm trying to connect up to. Okay, so the coordinate here is -22, 43, -133. Okay, cool. That's what I needed to know. You then get the bonus to pick the exact version of Windows you like. I like Windows 7. Man, Windows 7 was the last time that Windows was actually good. I remember being so excited about Windows 7, I bought a... What? Whoops. Unable to open the game mode switcher, no permission. Oh, what the hell? I don't think I've ever done that before. I've never fat-fingered that particular key before, so... So, rule 1, leave the existing highway in place. Figure out the new highway. Get it connected up. Then go back and swap thing. And then move on to the next one. So... So, -22, 133, 65. Okay, so... We'll drill into the side of the mountain just enough here to get things kind of clean. Well, at least I was sort of prepared for that. A little bit on the dark side in here now. I'm like Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon over here, bitches. Okay, so I gotta move over like another 20 blocks. We'll see whether or not I have enough space to make this happen. I'm very annoyed that I have to do diagonals at all in the Nether, because the highway system is not built around this, but I have to deal with the fact that there is a large and very substantial amount of the highway in this particular direction. And I don't get to change that. I don't get to change it. Too much of the infrastructure is built in this direction for me to justify building a brand new highway that is in line and like just goes in a straight shot. Pink Floyd, let me go get my weed. Gas, grass, or ass, my friend. Okay, so negative 10. I'm getting there. Where are we at now? Negative 17. Another 5. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. I think. It's either this one or it's the next one. It's the next one. Okay, so 7, and then I just have to go forward a little bit to hit. Well, that was unexpected. I have to build freaking bridgeway here. Alright, so gotta swap things around now. How unpleasant. Shit me, man. This will never do. There we go. Much better. Okay. I hate this. I hate this so freaking much. This is not what I signed up for. What the fuck, man? This was supposed to be... I was going through the side of a freaking wall because I wanted this to be easy. And look at what's happening. It's bullshit. Man, I ran out of music too. Oh. Whew. Okay, very quickly here. Let's see if we can find a replacement playlist. Oh. Uh-oh. That playlist is missing. What the hell? Hold up. Hold up. What do you mean it's missing? It's all in here. Failed to play. Do you want to remove files that cannot be found and locate? No, that's there. It's there. It's definitely there. Okay, so no, we won't do that. We'll just select all of the tracks. We'll delete them out of the list. And then we will select all the tracks in the folder. Drag and drop. There, got it. Okay, that does the job. Let's go back to patching the highway. Sorry that I'm so distracted, chat. I'll talk about, you know, fancy underthings and stuff in a moment. I know that that's what you guys actually show up for, so you know, no shame, no shame. Some people are embarrassed, you know, whenever there's talk of underpants. Gotta head out. Have a good rest of the stream, chat, and Will. Hey, have a good night, day, work, I guess. There we go. I've emerged the other side. Wait, did Faye lying also steal your attention? No, not at all. Not in the slightest. Man. Patch you up right there. All right, you are gonna have to come out. You are coming with me there, but no! God damn it. Go back through the awkward passage now. Whew. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay, I do have I do still have the sticks. Oh my word, I am completely out of cobblestone though. There's no more cobblestone. Like I have 3 on me, but that's not enough to do anything, so gotta go back. That's just as well. I can go ahead and drop some of the materials that are unneeded here. Oh, excuse me. You gotta stop cobbling them up, man. What's wrong with cobbling? I like cobbling. It's a fun pastime. All right, I do not need like any of this netherrack, so I'm gonna stash it here as well. Here? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Netherrack. Stash that, and then grab some of this. We'll need all 5 of those, no question. Okay. And stash that, and we will keep just 1 stack. Okay. Put that in my offhand. Let's, 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like making this 2 blocks wide at its most is the smart move. I'm sorry, 6 blocks wide. I feel like making the diagonal 6 blocks wide is the most sensible thing to do. I don't know. No, 5 blocks wide would make more sense. Man. I'm gonna have a freaking phallus of a time figuring this out. So because this has got to mirror what's going on underneath, and this is the reason why I do everything I can to avoid diagonals, and this is basically the only diagonal that will ever take place on the Nether Highway. This is the one singular instance of a diagonal section that I am ever going to have to deal with, and I'm suffering through it as is, but at least I don't have to worry about it elsewhere. Hello, Big Bake. How you doing? Greetings and welcome to the stream. Son of a bitch. Didn't mean to do that. It's not that big of a deal because it's just a stone pick, but I really do like to, you know, keep them in good condition. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Cool. Redeemed show mug? You want to see my mug? Scandalous. Oh. Well. Oh, wait. Never let it be said that I don't come through on my promises. Cheers. It's a fantastic cauldron mug. That looks hella cool. Okay, this is from, yeah. If you just search Rogue and Wolf, they sell this. Okay? I get to now see 2 mugs, an ugly mug and a cauldron mug. Sawtooth, you are so rude. Chat, did you know that we are well on our way to the release of another pick? Another pick shall be released. Soon-ish. And remember, every single small tip and or donation leads to additional filth. Yes, Doomsday. As you have so dutifully brought up, blue and icy to start the cold year. Not gonna lie, that particular set is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I had a good time capturing the imagery that I did. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Oh my. That's interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. That's where it happened. Interesting. Whatever. If I need to slim the pathway, that is a much easier process than widening it. Ay, so many picks to wear through. But don't worry, I'm very close to being done with getting this in place. It's just a matter of finishing it up. And I can move on to the more painful process of removing the old highway. Alright. This is looking good. This is looking much better, in all honesty. There we go. And we are now retiring this space, so I can go ahead and just pick those up and swap them over to there. Cool. So the next step is to tear out the old road. Well, the visible sections of the old road. What I'll probably do is just rip out the necessary parts, and then like pave over, like just cover it. I first found you as a wholesome Minecraft YouTuber. Now I'm seeing this. What is this emote, Sawtooth? Butt stuff? God. I swear. Okay, whatever. Anyways. Wait. Don't worry, you get used to it. Drags herself in. Hey, Tav, how you doing? Okay, so things are looking better and improved. Right, the reason that I was doing this is because I need to remove this highway specifically so that I can gain access to this little space over here and finish working on the ceiling of the station. I'm just barely this side of alive. Oh no. Okay, this is I'm headed into a dangerous one now, okay? I'm heading into a very dangerous one because ripping up the old highway is going to take far too long with, Did I just anger some of these douchebags? Feels like I did. You know what? If there are any, like, cobblestone walls... No, I shouldn't be doing that right now. I need to focus. I need to focus on ripping up a section of the highway. So... Okay, so... We're gonna mine at distance. That's the first step here, okay? Which means I don't care about what happens to the materials. We're just going to rip things out. And we're gonna walk by just close enough to pick up what we need. Like I'm carrying a very expensive pick here. Cool. Oh my god, that's how freaking dangerous this section... I didn't know that this section of the highway was this dangerous. It doesn't have underblocking. Oh my god! This section of the highway has just been raw dogging danger the whole time. Well, that makes ripping it out easier, but fuck me. Ooh, boy. Okay. I'm done with this section of the highway so completely and thoroughly now. Oh, jeez. All right, let's get rid of these walls first. It's not this space is not 100% safe either, so I'll be so happy to retire this section, you know, to be fully done with it. And I don't know how much further I'm going to be able to go past fixing this spot up. Can we go swimming in the lava lake? No, Doomsday. No. The music is appropriate for the danger of Will's job. This is the soundtrack from a fantastic game that is now defunct because of Windows forced Games for Windows Live integration, which has been, you know, defunct for a long time now, and you just straight up cannot start. Like, I have a copy of this game on my Steam, and it like, while I can still download it, I cannot launch it and have it work without messing with it. Because Games for Windows Live was necessary for the game to run. Wait, what game? It is Fable 3. Fable 3 specifically. Like, I played the original Fable a whole lot, loved it. Unfortunately, I never owned an Xbox 360, so I never got to play the second Fable. Did you check it on GOG? No. Fable 3 is a fully defunct game. It is not available anywhere online. You cannot purchase Fable 3. It does not exist for purchase. It is abandonware at this point. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we can safely reclaim now from down here. Don't care about any of this netherrack, just need to remove it. I don't want it to look like there was a road here ever. Okay, and anything that's left sitting around, I don't think that I care enough about it to collect up. That's the end of it. That is the end of it. Okay, that old section of the Nether Highway is retired fully and completely now. I don't have to worry about it again. What I'm going to do now is build a basic archway here. Go. You are too close to the damn road. There. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out this section because the highway is a different height further down. But for now, let's just put these resources to use and pave over what I've already got here. Get that out of my inventory. We're going to use as many of these slabs as we can, but we're not going to pave over the diagonal section because I don't know if I'm going to have to modify it to any degree. The diagonal section might still need changes, and I do not want to have to rip up cobblestone if I can help it. Alright, there we go. That's all of the slabs I have. Go ahead and put in these safety rails. I can go and grab more cobblestone and slab the remainder of the upper section of this highway, though. And then I think I can finally I could probably push a little bit. Mother... I think I can push on through the stream just long enough to finish the external roof of the station. I don't think that that's asking too much of myself to actually finish, like, enclosing the underside of the station. So let's just grab up whatever slabs I can get my hands on, and we will finish paving the upper pathway here so that it's possible to traverse to the other side of the Nether again, even though the rail line is not in place yet. Russell Shaw really is good. It really is a good composer, man. He was the one who did this soundtrack. It's so fucking good. There's a reason I still come back and listen to it from time to time. Like, I still attest that the original Fable, whether you play it in its original build or the Anniversary Edition, is a game that's worth playing to this day. Sanya, English only here, please. Oh, you are just giving me the stare. I got a cat staring at me. I think he wants his food again. How are you? What are you doing in hell? I am building a fast travel system in hell because of the way that spatial relations work in Minecraft between the Nether and the overworld. Okay, so now that that's done, we'll go ahead and stash the slabs. And I've got enough of this cobblestone walling. Like, this isn't gonna stay this way, but I can at the very least prevent the mobs from walking into the freaking walking into my space again. Okay. Go. All sealed up. All right. Things are getting there. We are getting there, man. All I got to do now is patch up the remainder of the roof, which I inadvertently locked myself away from. Okay, I think the solution here... I think the solution is to get a bunch of stairs and just basically hug the wall, and any place where there's a flat block, I will, any place where there's a flat block, I'm going to go ahead and put in a slab. So, I think I'm going to do that with granite, because I've got granite and I haven't been using a whole lot of it. So... let's just, I don't know, let's convert half the granite to stairs. Let's see if that's enough. Get like 12 polished slabs. You know, I realize I shouldn't have this pick on me. This is a very, very valuable and expensive pick, and I'm right next to the lava. I don't need to have this on me unnecessarily. As a Nether native, I know what I'm talking about. Got it. Good luck to you. Well, thank you. Holy. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, every wall needs a block underneath it, so... okay, there's one. Oops. And here's the second part. Let's actually remove a bunch of this netherrack. I'm gonna clear off just enough to make this work, I think. we go. Have you found a trials chamber on the server yet? This server has not been updated to the trials update yet. There's an extenuating cause for that. I'm not going to get into the details. But the server is not updated for the trials update. Thank you very much for the blebs and my underpants there. Eli, what am I doing? I gotta grab more granite. I have to grab more granite. There's not enough here. And my inventory is full of netherrack that I don't need to be carrying around either, so. Is there? Yeah, there's extra granite here. No problem. What is the Trials update? The Trials update adds basically an entire series of chambers to the game that are entirely made out of copper and tough. So that's their visual motif. But they're a dungeon, kind of reminiscent of the dungeons that can spawn in modded versions of Minecraft. So you go in, you find the trial chambers, you clear the trial chambers, and there are containers that spawn loot whenever you unlock them. Basically, you go through the challenge of a trial chamber, and on victory, you are given a key, and you can apply that key to a chest where it's possible to get what is now probably the strongest weapon in the game. It's a hammer, and it uses your fall damage. If you can time it correctly, your fall damage is calculated into your damage. The distance that you fall is turned into damage based whenever you, if you can successfully land a hit whenever you come down on someone's head. So it's entirely possible to like jump from the top of the world and land on the head of an enemy and deliver a huge amount of damage. You have to get the timing right for it though. So okay, so we'll just make more stairs like this. More polished slabs. Okay. I don't have any bricks to fix that. Crap. Sounded like an angry piglin. They are all over the place, man. Go. Looking good. Okay, next up is over here. Yeah, it's over here. I do not have enough stairs to do this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. It seems. Looks like it's 6 more stairs. Okay, so Oh, of course you would take your opportunity, you little pig shit. Damn. Damn. Ugh. You know what? It's fine. I don't have to do it all the way. There we go. Okay, so I think that the station is fully enclosed now. The question becomes whether or not I just leave this or if I replace the netherrack. And I still have to figure out the floor. The floor needs to be... the floor's got to be figured. For that matter, the... Let's go back up and let's do a single bit of additional finishing here. I don't think this is really all that necessary, but we're going to do it. Checkerboard floors. Well, the thing about the floor is that it's gonna change quite a bit. Because, like, I need to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to have stylized rails that come in on the sides and everything to represent the fact that it's like, hey, this is the rail line that's coming in, etc. So... But anyways... this needs to be 5 wide. 3 wide is not enough for the rail. I kind of forgot to do that part. Oops. Ugh. Look at me, fool, screwing this up. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Get that out. And I need to... Yep, sure enough. Okay, that does not go off into the void. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, I'm confident here. So we'll, let's go ahead and patch up all of these picks. And we will use up the remaining durability here to fix things up. Okay, cool. So we've got some patched up picks. And we're just going to use up all of the durability on this thing to dig into the netherrack as much as possible before calling it for the day. There we go. Because getting this, like, I'm definitely gonna have to, like, reorient or rework the diagonal path above the rail line because I want them to be, like, perfectly in line and on top of each other. But the problem... I need to head out now. Thanks for the stream, and don't forget to look into Soulframe. Yes, I will do that. I will definitely look into Soulframe. Soulframe. Motherfucker. Gotcha. The problem is that, like, these two lines, they need to be, like, smack on top of each other, but also the rail line has to have a power rail every 10 blocks, right? And that gets a little bit janky whenever you you start running around on oh mother, I didn't remove this. I better take care of that now. Son of a bitch. Go through all this trouble to make it look nice from the outside and then leave your freaking netherrack scaffolding on it. What a mistake. God, this fucking mouse, it is driving me nuts. Okay. Okay. Chat, that's it. That's it. That's good. That's good. That is good. Okay? Stash, 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 stash. There we go. Listen to the angry the angry mobs hanging around outside because I am sitting here doing what I should never ever do, which is touch stuff inside of chests. Oh! Almost forgot, chat. We can close up the stream with one final job. It's true. You should never touch any chests. Well, I mean, it depends on who we're talking about here. Chat, if you pay me enough, I might let you touch my chest. Anyways. We got spruce signs. Do we have birch signs? We have birch signs. Birch signs are, like, way better than spruce and oak. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make more birch signs. I'm going to make more birch signs because that's what deserves to be here. Okay. Vood. Grab some sticks. Boich signs. And now we'll go back to the nether and we will close up by finishing off this one last final thing. We're going to relabel the highway because that's kind of important. Sawtooth, is that you with the horny bat? Are you gonna spank me with the yaoi paddle? Okay, 1.21. Emberlight. We'll come over here. T-I-L-A. Flotilla ferries. Okay. .9 outlier tower. Spawn portal. Next up, .10 fishing shanty. Blaze grinder. 1.13 twin towns. .8 Nordic hamlet. Tev's place. Strife. Strife Solutions. There we go. Okay, cool. It's been relabeled, and I had the exact number of signs for it. I didn't expect that to be the case. Okay, so with that done, we can take this stuff out. I no longer need to have a bunch of stuff cluttering the area around the highway. There we go. Okay. Like, it's a lot further to finish now. It's so much further. Like, it's very, very close to finished, actually. What I'll probably do is, like, I'll work on the ceiling. I gotta figure out the ceiling. I've got to figure out the floor. I need to, like, figure out, like, basically I need to finish the interior design of this area. Because I know what I'm gonna do now. Strife Solutions? More like Willy Pollutions. Nifty? I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap you so hard. I gotta recolor the guide stones up at the top here. But I'm liking it. I'm liking the way that this looks. I need to also come back through and redo the portal house because I'm sick of walking in here. This portal can work. This portal can work in either direction because the house is something that I can change and manage. The problem. So I come in through this way. The problem is that I come through this direction every single time. And I'm looking at the back wall, so the door needs to be on this back side, and then I come back through the door, and I go through the portal. Man, this is messy. This is messy as can be. Strife, you know slap threads don't work on me. So, wait a minute. Like, it's obvious which direction I need to be facing. I don't know that this can be fixed. I don't think this can be fixed. Shit me. How the hell would I go through the... Oh, God. Because I'm always going to go through the portal in the same direction. You know? This is why more good games need to be on good old games and get fixed and re-released. I totally agree with you, Zeronic Matrix. Like, the fact that you can't get a copy of Fable 3 anymore is a crime and shame. God, this is pissing me off. And if I go through it through the back route, if I was to move the door, I'm going to come through this portal looking the wrong direction. Ah, this fucking sucks. I hate this shit so much. Oh, right. Whoopsie. Hang on. Let me put some stuff down in the nether again, because this stuff needs to be in the nether. Don't need you there. We'll put a crafting table there. Put that there. Put a stone cutter right there. Cool. And we'll be able to put just a singular chest right there. So we'll have plenty of space for additional materials. Cool. Cool. I've removed a bunch of stuff from my inventory that I shouldn't have had. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay, we'll go back through and I will actually not use the portal again. Sleep. Oh, I'm so close to being able to do another round of smelting. Not today. Not today, though. Not in the interim. Maybe Tev and I will spend some time on the server in the meantime and do a bunch more of the necessary digging. All right. Whew. Disconnect. Back. Quit. Close that screenshot. Save dash all. Close. Can you believe it, chat? All of that time I spent over the lava, I never died. I didn't suffer. I didn't like eat the big one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 squats today. My word, 50 squats. All right, chat. You guys are gonna have to be a tiny bit patient here because I have drank a lot of coffee. I am not doing squats on a full bladder. So I will be right back. I almost kicked Ratchet's food everywhere because I forgot that I left it out for him. All right, I'm back. I'm back, chat. Okay. Whew. What a stream. What a stream. Chat, thank you so much for hanging around and watching the entirety. For those of you who are still hanging out here, it's been wonderful and it's been lovely to entertain all of you. Now we've got a full complement of squats to get done today, so let's have some fun with that. Yeah. 50 squats and then it's stream over and I'm out, and I'll see you guys again at noon on Saturday for another round of streaming. Don't forget to follow Tev because she typically streams on Wednesdays. Shout out. So, you know, you always have the opportunity to see a little bit more of me in the middle of the week based on Tev's streaming schedule. But in any case, I figure most of you know that. Thank you so much for watching. If you hang out to the end, thank you so much. If not, I get it. Have a good rest of your week. Let's go ahead and get these squats over. Oh my word. That is a hell of a workout. I want to thank everybody who came by. I want to give a big thanks to Mulderblock for the tip. We're closer to another pick release. We'll be releasing another pick shortly here. In any case, chat, thank you so much. You've been lovely. You've been awesome. I will see all of you on Saturday. Until then, take care. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe.